Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm waiting for TikTok to tell all of our friends that we are live on this beautiful Thursday. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm waiting for TikTok to let all of our friends know that we are live on this beautiful Thursday to talk about all things surgery, to talk about all things prices, limited time deals and specials, etc. So good afternoon, everybody. And welcome. I don't think today is a makeup type of day, but I'm going to just go ahead and do so. Hi, Jasmine. Hey, girl. Welcome to the live. How are you? I'm debating whether or not I want to do my makeup, so I'm going to just put on some mascara to do a little 1-2, and then we'll see if I want to put on makeup after that. Hey, beautiful. Hey, girly. I have a question. Do you guys provide the FMLA for my job? Yes, we do. We most definitely do provide the FMLA for your job. All you have to do is go ahead and give us a call to request it before you're ready to go back to work, etc. And we can send that over to you. But yes, we provide the FMLA for your job. Guys, feel free to go ahead and ask questions. Drop your questions like Jasmine is doing. Drop your questions down below and let me know what is on your mind about surgery, about your surgeon, about maybe the clinic, whoever, okay? So drop your questions down below. And feel free to tap the screen, y'all, to get some tea on the limited time deals that we have right now. We have a full list of limited time deals and specials. Tap the screen. Let's get this live to at least 500 likes, okay? Once we get this live to 500 likes, that's how I can go ahead and give you guys all of the tea on the limited time deals that we have right now. And do not forget that when you're getting these limited time deals and specials, you do not have to book immediately. Now, I would recommend that you go ahead and put your deposit down to hold your limited time special, but tap the screen to get the tea on that. How long do you guys suggest to be out of work? It depends on your surgery. So I would say the first 2 weeks, I would definitely say no work, get yourself together. Everybody is different. Again, Miss Toxic yesterday, if you was on our live, I don't know if you were, but if you weren't, Miss Toxic joined the live and was like, y'all, she tried to go back to work literally, she's a week and 2 days post-op. She tried to go back to work Tuesday, because today is Thursday. So Tuesday, she tried to go back to work, and her boss sent her home. So everybody is different. You most definitely can go back to work depending on your job and what you do for work after 2 weeks, but I would definitely say 3 weeks to give your body some grace and, heal up properly. 3 weeks max to be out of work. But if they're giving you longer than 3 weeks, if your job is giving you longer than 3 weeks, girl, I would definitely say take it and run with it. But 3 weeks you can be out of work. Just remember that upon your returning back to work, no heavy lifting, no strenuous activity. If there's a lot of driving involved, I would definitely say, please get all of the garments that are needed. If you are getting a BBL pillow is definitely needed. But yeah, it depends on what surgery you're getting to say how long to actually be out of work. But I would definitely say 3 weeks, about 3 weeks. Minimum 3 weeks, okay? Next in the comment section, I see MP. Hey, girl. MP says, hey, I'm planning on getting my blonde lipo, my BBL, okay. My BBL lipo 360 the next couple of months. Can we chat? Of course we can, MP. Drop all of your questions down below in the comment section. I love to answer all of y'all questions. Do not forget to tap this screen, y'all. Let's get this live to at least 500 likes. I'm going to tap with y'all. Let me cut my volume down. Let me go ahead. Oh, guys, I got scared that TikTok was getting banned. Somebody got PTSD. But let me go ahead and see. Boom. Following. Perfect. Let's tap this screen and get this live to 500 likes. My bad, y'all. 500 likes. We can go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to just pop on some mascara instead of doing my makeup today. I hope that's fine with y'all. I hope that I don't look too crazy. Do I look too sleepy for y'all? Because, it is not giving do your makeup today. It's giving pop on this live and call it a day, babes. Okay, so put on some chapstick so I can talk to y'all. I see y'all questions. I promise I'm going to answer them right now. And do not forget, y'all, we do have limited time deals and specials. So tap the screen to get the tea on the limited time deals and specials. And you can leave your name and number to get a free consultation with any surgeon of choice. So the question was from Jasmine. No, I think... Do you guys provide FMLA papers before I leave Miami? It had froze when you were talking about it. Yeah, we provide the FMLA papers for you. All you got to do is, Jasmine, call us to go ahead and request to have those papers sent over. But yes, we provide the FMLA papers for you to return back to work. Y'all do not forget as well to leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. That's how you can get a free consultation with any surgeon of choice, virtually or in person, as long as your name and number is in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. Next, down below, I see Zai says, hey girl, hi Zai, welcome to the live, Bookie. Next, down below, I see, did you get the question answered about how long to stay out of work? Did you get that? And to answer that, if you guys are not, or if you guys are just coming in to answer that question, I would say minimum 3 weeks minimum. Some of our dolls have went back to work the very next week after surgery. That is their story. They are some strong, amazing, beautiful people. So I would definitely say, 3 weeks minimum to stay out of work. Next, down below, I see, how long do I need to stay in Miami? I'm coming to Miami also. Okay, perfect, MP. I would say stay a minimum. I'm going to give you guys time ranges only because, y'all, everybody's body is different and everybody has a different story. So the time range, 5 to 7 days, depending on your surgery. If you're getting a combo like a tummy tuck, any like major procedures like a tummy tuck, BBL, combo type of vibe, 7 to 10 days. If you're getting your breast augmentation, lipo 360, stuff like that, 5 to 7 days. I only say that because you have your first day post-op directly after surgery, and then your 5th day post-op is 5 days after surgery. So I will say minimum 5 to 7 days. Stay in Miami. Let us, check on you. You definitely have to come back for your first day. Those are 2 mandatory appointments. First day post-op and then 5th day post-op. So y'all, Miami, make sure that you're coordinating with your family, a trusted friend or a trusted, guardian to take care of you, and coordinate that, okay? So 5 to 7 days minimum. For combo or major combos, 7 to 10 days, okay? Next, down below, I see, okay, girl, I got you that 500 likes. I know that's right, Zai. Thank you for that. Pretty boy Tony, hey, how are you? Pretty boy Tony says, I live in Miami, Brickell at the Icon. Perfect. So if you're in Miami, Florida, you can definitely get you a free consultation virtually or in person. If you're outside of Miami, Florida, it is no pressure, no stress. You can still get you a free consultation virtually if your name and number is in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? But if you're in Miami, Florida, and you want to come in and you want to see your person, all of that, y'all leave your name and number. I'm not skipping no questions, prettier. So it's questions on the screen and it's questions on my phone. I'm just trying to get through all of them in order. But if you commented something, I don't remember seeing it. Prettier, your comment was filtered because I'm scrolling through and I don't see your comment. Your comment was filtered, prettier. So feel free to comment that one more time because TikTok does filter comments. Next, down below, I see, how long am I supposed to stay in my stage 1 faja? Amazing question. I would definitely say it depends on how your body is healing and everything. But we've had dolls in their stage 1 faja for about a week, okay? I hope Miss Toxic joins the live, y'all. She was in here and she is already in her stage 2 faja. It's been a week and 2 days. She went from an extra large all the way down to a medium. So I would say, y'all, it depends on your body, how your body is healing. And she's also the one that was telling us in the live that she was trying to go back to work after 1 week. She got lipo 360 plus the BBL. And she says that she doesn't feel no pain. She's just very sore. So the people that go back to work the very next week, they have the same story. I'm just sore. Da, da, da. Y'all stay home and rest, okay? But yeah, I think Miss Toxic is back. Girl, I was just talking about you. Miss Toxic is back in the comment section. So feel free, if you guys want, she is a week and 3 days post-op now to ask questions. And I was just talking about her, y'all. I spoke her right on up. Next, I see down below, so we have to be in Miami for the appointments. No. The consultations can be done virtually or in person, okay? So virtually or in person, it depends on your preference. If you are outside of Miami, Florida, out the state, out the country, you can get a virtual consultation, okay, girl? Virtually with any surgeon of choice. It can be any one of our 10 plus, we have I think 11 surgeons here. Or 12. It could be any one of our 12 surgeons. Okay, I got to count them when I get off live. So feel free to leave your name and number to get that free consultation, okay? Next, down below, I see, Are the post-op massages at Avana actually mandatory? I've gotten different answers, Hanaya said. So, Hanaya, I'm going to be completely honest with you. They are not mandatory post-op massages, but your post-op appointments are mandatory. Your first day post-op appointment, mandatory. Your second day post-op appointment, mandatory. So not second day, fifth day post-op, mandatory, okay? So you have 2 mandatory post-op appointments. Now for the massages, you can get them done with us. I would encourage you to book your massages with us because, I mean, why not book with the best of the best? But if you are from out of the state or out the country, you can definitely go back home and book a massage therapist to go ahead and give you your massages, but make sure that you're doing your research. Make sure that you're giving you the proper massages, that they're giving you the proper massages for the procedure that you get done. So if it's, lipo, or if it's lipo on your chin or lipo on your stomach, be sure that they know what they're doing and what they're talking about, okay? But for those lymphatic massages, it doesn't necessarily have to be at Avana. I would encourage that you get them done here at Avana, but no. But your appointments, your post-op appointments are mandatory. The first day post-op is immediately the day after surgery. The 5th day post-op is 5 days after. You can talk to your surgeon, all of that, okay? Next, down below, I see I live in Miami and Brickell at the Icon. Pretty boy Tony says, perfect. If you're in Miami, leave your name and number in the blue note box and get your consultation. And prettier, if you commented something, please feel free to comment that one more time because I cannot see your comment. Next, down below, I see I already paid my deposit for December with Dr. H. Congratulations. I'm so excited and scared. I'm getting a BBL and arm lipo. Girl, what you are scared of? A very common thing is, oh, I'm nervous, I'm scared. Then y'all get that, then y'all like, babes, I look good, okay? Y'all, it is nothing to be afraid of, but I do understand that, general anesthesia or surgery in general is a very, it's a big deal. It's not a small deal. But if you are nervous, normally, I would definitely say, y'all, feel free to ask for me. My name is Ayana, and I give you guys, some moral and emotional support. But since you're at Dr. H's office, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. But yeah, girl, I definitely got you, okay? I don't see either. Yeah, we don't see your question. Hi, sorry, what is this called? How much does it cost? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and answer that question and give you guys some, straightforward answers. This is ab etching, okay? This is where you get your 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. So with the ab etching procedure, again, it gives a more structure-like appearance to 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack, whatever pack you want. It can be done vertically or it can be done, let me show y'all this, horizontally. Normally, the men want to come in and get their horizontal, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. And mostly women come in to get the vertical looking packs. But again, it depends on your preference. Just because you're a man don't mean that you have to get horizontal. You most definitely can get vertical. And women can get horizontal looking packs. Now, I want to show you guys as well the HD liposuction procedure. This is high definition liposuction. It gives a more contoured, more defined look as opposed to regular lipo 360. So these are all different variations of lipo 360. But I would definitely say depends on your preference. Now for prices, and somebody said to inbox them. Y'all, there is a blue note box to the bottom left of your screen to get a full price list sent to your phone. Put your first name, last name, and phone number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. I only say that because TikTok restricts me every single time that I give you guys prices. So I found it best in order for you guys to get like a full price list to your phone, limited time deals and specials, original price procedures, all of that, y'all. The blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. And that way I won't get restricted. And we already have a strike on our TikTok account because I posted a video of some results. Y'all, TikTok is strict, okay? Long story short, name and number to get a full price list to your phone. To get a BMI list sent to your phone as well, y'all. First name, last name, number. Every single surgeon has a different BMI requirement. For example, Dr. Hassan accepts the lowest, or his requirement is the lowest, 29.9 or below. Dr. Memeniscus does accept the highest, that is 38 or below. So every single doctor has a different BMI requirement. To get the full list to your phone, name and number in the blue note box. Price list, all of that. To get a free consultation. No tea, no shade to other clinics, but I heard that they were charging $500 for a consultation to talk to your surgeon. Y'all, you can get a free consultation. There is nothing to lose. That blue note box, you have nothing to lose because there is no obligation to the blue note box. So yes, you can leave your name and number in the blue note box. Yes, you can get a free consultation without having to pay a penny, okay? $0. Okay, so go ahead and leave your name and number in the blue note box. It is not like a little gimmick or scammy thing or whatever, a spam thing, y'all. It's just because TikTok does give me some limitations. So to work around it, that blue note box will be your best friend, okay? Now, to go back and answer some more questions that we had earlier. I'm sorry, I had to like take a quick break to, I got to scroll on this phone. Oopsies. The next question that I see is, does the insurance cover the surgery? It depends on what surgery. We've had some patients in the past that, have came to get, let's say rhinoplasty, for example, due to some actual medical needed attention, and they got their work done covered under insurance. Normally it is not covered because this is cosmetic work, y'all. BBL, lipo 360, all of that is cosmetic work. But if it's for like medically related reasons and your primary care physician or your doctor recommends that you get that done, it can be. But leave your name and number in the blue note box for me, please. Tessica Brown, hey girl, she says, can you inbox me? Tessica, leave your name and number for me in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? Because I want to have a coordinator reach out to you directly. And by the way, I forgot to say this. How that blue note box works, y'all. When your name and number is left in the blue note box, then a coordinator will contact you. Once they reach out to you, they're going to say, hey, my name is X, Y, and Z, da-da-da-da-da. How can I help you? You're going to say, hey, I would like to have a full price list to my phone. Or, hey, I would like to get a free consultation with Dr. So-and-so. Or, hey, I don't know what doctor I want. Help me choose. That blue note box is your bestie. Next I see, okay, and then when is the next appointment after the 5th? After your 5th day post-op, there is no mandatory appointments, but you can schedule an appointment with your surgeon to talk to them and ask them questions, okay? So remember, your only 2 mandatory appointments are your 1st day post-op and your 5th day post-op after surgery. Because you talk to your surgeon, they can evaluate your body. You see the nurse practitioners, all of that, y'all. So you can talk to them. If you're getting massages, I would say stay for your massages as well. But in those post-op appointments, be as honest and blunt as possible. If something is bothering you, please say so. If something doesn't feel about right, say so. They will do their very best to make sure that you're comfortable and that you are good to go. So after the 5th day post-op, it's not really needed for you to come back afterwards. But if you would like to, if you're in Miami or if you want to stay longer in Miami to come back to see your surgeon, you most definitely can. Next, down below, I see Bree the Doll says, do you have any places you recommend to do massages in ATL? Bree, unfortunately, I do not know any place in ATL that does massages. We're in Miami, Florida, so I know pretty much all things Miami. But even then, Avana already does massages like here. So my best recommendation for any massage is Miami, Florida. But when you are looking for a massage therapist in Atlanta or wherever, y'all, please be sure to do your research. What is the procedure called and what is the cost? This is ab etching. So for the price, again, y'all, first name, last name, number goes in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. TikTok will kick me off block if I say prices. Now, for this procedure, this is called ab etching. You get your 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. It is a very structured look. Like, it gives a gym-like appearance. It gives, I was in that gym since January. It gives, I followed my New Year resolution and was in that gym. Whole time you just came to us, okay? So this is the ab etching procedure for your 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. We also have, let me show you guys the boom right here. HD liposuction. It is high definition liposuction. It gives a contoured and defined look. So you got structure, ab etching, and you got HD lipo, contoured and defined look. We also, where is that? Boom, over here. We also have the Lipo 360, y'all. We will never forget Lipo 360. She gives a very smooth and snatched look. So if you want to have abs, book ab etching. Do not book Lipo 360 and expect to have this result. Do not book Lipo 360 and expect to have HD lipo result, okay? Next I see y'all made that belly button. It depends. In some cases, the surgeons can keep your belly button and work around it. But in other cases, you can have a new belly button made, but it depends. Like, some people actually request to have their belly button made over due to different reasons, personal preferences, but it depends on your preference. Lovely Lily, hey girl, she says, I just had my appendix removed on Tuesday. How long until I can get this done? I would say minimum 6 months to a year. Only because I want the surgeons to go ahead and, well, actually, Get your name and number for me, lovely Lily, in the blue note box. I want the surgeon to tell you directly what they recommend due to your surgery that you had your appendix removed. Minimum, I can definitely tell you 6 months to a year, but I want you to leave your name and number to get a free consultation. Getting this free consultation does not mean you have to have your work done immediately after. The consultation can be a year in advance, 6 months in advance, 2 months in advance, but it's just to talk to a surgeon, board certified surgeons at that, and ask them questions, okay? So lovely Lily, please, in the blue note box. And for a price list, y'all, put your first name, last name, and number to get a full price list to your phone, okay? The next question that I see is Thomas. Hey, how are you? Welcome. How many massages are recommended for Lipo 360 and a BBL? I have 5 massages already. So I would definitely say about the first 2 weeks, try to get a full, that's 14. Try to get a full 14 days worth of massages. Really 10. It's really honestly 10, y'all, because excluding weekends is 10 to 14 massages for the first 2 weeks or so. Get the packages, and then after that, it's up to you. But I would say the more massages, the better. So the more massages, the better the results will look, the better you will feel, everything. Because remember, in these massages, they are just simply molding and continuing to mold and, continue on the work that your surgeon has did. They are also helping you with the draining process. So to reduce the swelling, reducing the inflammation, all of that. So I would say minimum 10 to 14 massages, minimum. So that's the first 2 weeks of massages, okay? Excluding weekends. Next, down below, I see how much is the lipo, is the HD abs, lipo, and BBL. I would definitely say, is it buttocks? Buttocks retired? Do me the biggest favor, leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, because for the full price list to your phone, I cannot give that on live, being that TikTok restricts me every single time. I don't know why, but if your name and number is left in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, you can have a full price list sent to your phone. And by the way, y'all, TikTok does filter comments, so somebody's comment was filtered. Feel free to comment that one more time. Miss Parker, hey, Miss Parker. She says, are any implants involved with this? So in this particular procedure, implants are not involved in this, because this is the ab etching, but you can get a breast augmentation plus the HD lipo or the ab etching procedure. So you can have it done, but it's not involved in this particular procedure because, oh shoot, this person just got their abs etched, okay? They also got a BBL, if you guys can see, like, do y'all see that booty right there? Yeah, they got a BBL as well. But this is the ab etching procedure, but you can have a combo of implants and the stomach. And y'all, please feel free to follow this page. If you guys missed out on our giveaway about 2 weeks ago, I did a giveaway announcement with Dr. Lester. So if you missed out on that live, follow this page. We do giveaways not often, but often enough, okay? And if you want to see your surgeons on live, guys, follow this page right here. I go live with Dr. Lester and Dr. McDaniel, being that I'm at the Hialeah Gardens location. So feel free to join the lives constantly and follow this page, okay? Now, if a live conversation is not your thing, if you want to be, more personal, more one-on-one with your surgeon, leave your name and number in the blue note box to get a free consultation, virtually or in person, with any surgeon of choice. And yes, I did say a virtual consultation for our out-of-state dolls. Tigui, hey, how are you, Tigui? Do they do awake surgery? Depends on the procedure. The only procedure that they would do awake surgery on is with the chin liposuction. Everything else, general anesthesia will be used. So you're going to be asleep, the best nap of your life, okay? But yeah, it's going to be with general anesthesia. Local anesthesia or the awake surgery used with local anesthesia is only for the chin liposuction. And for something like this, I would say that you would want to be asleep, being that aggressive lipo is done to give you that nice, not aggressive as like aggressive, but aggressive as in a lot is done to give you that nice snatch look, okay? But this is with general anesthesia. Do y'all work with type 1 diabetics? Yes. I can't get rid of my kangaroo pouch. So we definitely do work with type 1 diabetics. I would say leave your name and number in the blue note box to get a free consultation, because in the consultation, you can talk to your surgeon and they can say exactly what they can do in your case, being that you did mention that you are a type 1 diabetic. And thanks for your honesty, y'all. Honesty is literally the best policy here, because we want to make sure that your health and your safety comes first. But even if you guys don't tell us, we find it in your labs, okay? Now, yesterday, somebody joined live like, oh my gosh, I've seen the reviews on your page. Most of them are good, but it was that you guys always cancel surgeries. It is not to be mean, okay? And your surgery will not get canceled for no reason. It's only because, y'all, your health and your safety comes first. If your hemoglobin level is too low, we will reschedule your surgery. If you are having THC in your system due to, certain circumstances, reschedule your surgery, okay? So long story short, it is not to be mean, and it's not to be like the clinic that cancels surgeries, but it's only because we prioritize your health and your safety over anything, okay? We rather look at a review like, they canceled my surgery and I'm mad because I want to get my body done, but my hemoglobin was too low. Guys, I'd rather see that than something else, okay? So again, we do cancel the surgeries if there is, if you are not following your surgeon's instructions. It's not going to be out of thin air, because we give you guys a full list of pre-op instructions. You guys have pre-op coordinators. We give you guys the tools to succeed and to get that nice snatch body in time for the summer, okay? But as long as you're following the surgeon's instructions, you are not going to have your surgery canceled, okay? But, yeah, if you are a type 1 diabetic, I say that to say type 1 diabetic, you can have your work done still, but I want you to get a free consultation with a board certified surgeon of choice. And please talk to them and ask them questions and pick their brains and all of that, okay? And let them know that you are a type 1 diabetic, and let them know all of that stuff, and they can say exactly what they can do for you based on their evaluation. Now, again, to get that free consultation, it can be done virtually or in person. If you're out of the state, out the country, I would say go for a virtual consultation. But if you want to see your surgeon in person, name and number in the blue note box. For virtual or in-person consultations, it's a blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. Once you click on that blue note box, this form pops up. It is a very secure place. I don't even see your name and number and information, okay? It goes directly over to a coordinator. And from then, they're going to contact you. Once they contact you, you can definitely be like, hey, y'all, I would like a full price list, or I would like a free consultation with Dr. So-and-so because I have type 1 diabetes. Thomas says, I was told by someone that I can do my own massages after the Fit Professional massage. Thomas, okay, I'm going to talk to you as outside of a Avana brand ambassador. That is true. But to make sure that you're doing it correctly, I would definitely say to go get it professionally done. But I have heard and seen people doing it by themselves at home. Am I encouraging it? Yes and no. Will I tell you to do it by yourself at home? Yes and no. Will I tell you to go ahead and book your massages professionally? Yes. Okay, Thomas. So try to read between the lines when I'm saying that. But, to cover both of our butts, make sure to book your massages through Avana. Okay. But yeah, the massages, it can be done. I would say get it done professionally, because why not? Also with the massages, due to the level of uncomfortability sometimes that some people experience, you might not do it and get it how it needs to be done to try to save yourself, that pain and discomfort. So yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure, Thomas. I've been trying to tell y'all, I'm definitely very blunt, very honest, very open with y'all. Ask me any question and I answer all of your questions honestly, okay? I'm going to answer honestly from my perspective, then as an Avana brand ambassador perspective, okay? Next, I see down below in the comment section, Ken Rochelle says, do you guys have zero with the FAT words? I don't want TikTok to restrict me. The answer is yes. Yes, zero, okay? Zero. Avana Plastic Surgery, zero, okay? And that's only because, again, your health and your safety is prioritized first. So if we go ahead and we reschedule your surgery or cancel it, it is not to be mean. I promise y'all, I promise. It is because your health and your safety comes first, okay? Feel free to drop all your questions down below, y'all. I love answering all of your questions. Drop them all down below. And yeah. How much are the massages at Avana? For that price, I actually don't even know that price, honestly, off top of my head. But if your name and number is in the blue note box, because every single price is different depending on the package that you get. So Susie Boozy, hey girl, name and number please in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen to get the full price of the massages sent to your phone. Okay, Susie? Back in news says, can you see my comment? I cannot see your comment. So do me a favor, comment that one more time for me. And keep in mind that TikTok does filter comments. Okay, new. TikTok does filter comments. So if I don't read your comment, I just ain't see it because TikTok does filter. Y'all, TikTok is strict. That's why I tell y'all that blue note box is your bestie because TikTok is real strict. Very strict around here, okay? Next I see down below, Tigui says, and if I'm saying your name wrong, Tigui, please correct me, please. What about the pain after surgery? Amazing question. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's pain tolerance is different. So I can only give you, a very blunt and general answer. The pain afterwards. We've had dolls that have told me, girl, why have you not told me that it felt like this? Okay. We've also had dolls that have said, I feel no pain. I'm just sore. And the two girls that have came back on this live and multiple in person, of course, but on this particular live and said, hey, I feel no pain, just soreness, y'all. They are or were a week post-op. The first one went back to work after the first week. The second one went back to work and they told her, get your butt back home. But again, that's after having lipo 360 and a BBL, one of the very, major procedures here, very common. And also it's a very, how can I put this? It's a big surgery, okay? Because it's a combo of lipo 360 and the butt as well. So it's a major procedure. And they said that they felt no pain back at work after the first week. And that was their story, just soreness. Again, we have had dolls that after maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they're still taking things slow. Your downtime is 1 to 2 weeks of downtime. That's where you would need somebody to help you out. You would need somebody to get some stuff off the floor because there's no bending, no excessive bending, and no heavy lifting, things like that. So first 2 weeks, you're going to need some help. After that, you'll be straight. But for pain tolerance, it depends on your body. Everybody's body reacts differently. If you are still 2 weeks post-op and you're still taking things slow, that's completely normal. If you're 4 weeks post-op and you're still taking things slow and, being easy on yourself, completely normal. As long as you're walking, as long as you're up and following your instructions from your surgeon, you're going to be fine, okay, y'all? But first 2 weeks, I would say, a little painful. After that, you'll be straight, okay? But everybody's body is different, so I can't give you like a full, you know what I'm saying? It's very broad and general answer. Next, I see Edna says, how much does lipo cost? I had a C-section 10, I'm assuming you mean 10 months ago. So Edna, the price for lipo, do me the biggest favor, please leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. I only say that because for the price of liposuction, guys, or price of any procedure, I can't give prices on live because TikTok will kick me off. So to get a full price list sent to your phone, put your first name, last name, and phone number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? And that is to get the full price list of all procedures, whether it's ab etching, whether it is right here, HD liposuction, whether it is rhinoplasty, boom, right there, y'all. To get a full price list to your phone, feel free to leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? And that way a coordinator will contact you. And once they contact you, you can request to have that full price list sent to your phone. Next, down below, I see Rochelle with the thumbs up. You got me, girl. Onomi says sugar honey ice without the tea looks terrible. Hey, everybody's preference is different. Some people love to have a nice ab etching look. Some people actually adore this. Some people adore to have lipo 360 without the different contours and grooves. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's preference is different. If this is not your preference, we have something for everybody, okay? Lipo 360, tummy tuck, HD lipo. There is something for everybody, y'all. With over 10 surgeons here, there is something for everybody. So feel free, again, leave your name and number. And check us out on Instagram. The Instagram page is Avana Plastic Surgery. I'm going to put it in the comment section. Hold on. The IG is Avana Plastic Surgery on Instagram. If you go on that page, you most definitely can go through our posts. Every single surgeon is highlighted and tagged in all of their work, okay? You would not come across a picture without having the surgeon tagged in their work. So feel free to go on that page, look through it. You can tell me which surgeon you feel, can give you that nice dream body based on your preference, based on your wish pick. And also you can go through that page and tell me which surgery you think suits you best. So Avana Plastic Surgery on Instagram, y'all go check us out. And yeah. Hey, Miss Toxic. Miss Toxic says, hey, girly. Hey, Miss Toxic. So, y'all, Miss Toxic, she is the one that, oh, my gosh, we just got restricted. I'm going to just talk about this and answer your question, Cleo. Then I'm going to have to end this live. We got restricted. I told y'all, TikTok is strict. Once they catch me, I have to restart the live. So leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, y'all. That's how you can get a free consultation or a price list to your phone, because we are now restricted. But Miss Toxic is the one that had her work done, y'all. She had lipo 360 and a BBL. She is 1 week and 3 days post-op, and my girl was trying to go back to work already after a week and 3 days. She says that she feels no pain. She's just a little sore, and that she has been up and walking for a minute. She's been out and about. Y'all, Miss Toxic is clearly one of the superwomen that come through here and get their body done, okay? Cleo, the answer is no to your question. Yes, like Advocate said, the answer is no. And that is only because your health and your safety comes first. A very common thing that I've seen in the comment section was, oh my gosh, the reviews are that you guys always cancel surgeries. That is not the case. It is not to be mean, I promise. The surgery is only rescheduled or canceled if there is something that prohibits your surgeon from getting to work on your body. So you have to follow all of your surgeon's instructions and their rules, okay? If your hemoglobin level is low, it'll be rescheduled. If there is THC found in your system, it'll be rescheduled. If you are not at the BMI requirements, it'll be rescheduled. So again, there are different things in place to make sure that that never happens, Cleo. So your health and your safety does come first. If they reschedule it, y'all, again, it is not to be mean. It is not to be Avana that cancels the surgery. It's just to simply make sure that your health and your safety comes first, okay? So name and number in the blue note box, y'all. Get a free consultation. I'm going to keep saying that. Okay? Get y'all a free consultation because it's free with any surgeon of choice, okay? So name and number in the blue note box. Are all of the surgeons certified? Yes. Yes, yes, and yes, okay? And they take pride in that, y'all. When I make videos with them, I like how they like to have their certifications and all of that stuff. That's what it's called, yeah. And the background on the wall just hanging, looking pretty. But yeah, they are. What is the starting price? So Cleo, unfortunately, we're restricted right now because I don't know what I said to make us restricted, but we're already restricted. So unfortunately, I cannot give you prices because TikTok does little strikes on us, okay? So put your first name, last name, and phone number, in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen to get a full price list to your phone, okay? Once again, to get a full price list into your phone, put your first name, last name, and phone number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? Because I can't give you prices, girl. I'm sorry. Hassan, what is Dr. Hassan certified? Honestly speaking, do me a favor, leave your name and number in the blue note box. I would say get a free consultation, but I know that he doesn't really do the virtual consultations because with Dr. Hassan, that's a very common question. So I want you to leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. To my knowledge, all of our surgeons are board certified surgeons. And again, I tell you guys, I do my best to be honest and blunt with y'all. But that's a very common question, Thomas. Like very, very common. But yeah, he is certified. Is he yes. Okay, yes. He is a licensed certified surgeon. Yes, he is a licensed and certified surgeon. So feel free once again to leave your name and number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen, okay? But yeah, that's a very common question, Thomas Waynell. That's a very common question that people are always asking, specifically about Dr. Hassan. That's hilarious, actually. I'm gonna start telling him that the girls and the guys are asking about you. Let me stop. I'm not gonna tell him that. But again, yeah. To my knowledge, all of our surgeons are board certified surgeons. If that weren't the case, I will definitely let you guys know. And I'm going to just double check. I'm just sending a message over to my people to double, triple check that because that's a very common question. But yeah, to my knowledge, All of them are board certified surgeons. So leave your name and number, y'all, in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen to get a free consultation virtually and or in person. Because he has a bloop, I don't think so. So with that, guys, honestly speaking, in that case, due to that particular, I know what you're talking about, that particular rumor that's floating around, I want to give you more info on that. Unfortunately, I can't say much on it because I don't know how to explain that, guys, but that was not on Dr. It wasn't on him. It wasn't on him. Long story short, it was not on him, okay? But due to the circumstances, I want to get more info and like an actual thing that I can say to you guys so that I don't get in trouble and that I don't get y'all in trouble. But yeah, with him, that one was not on him, okay? But I know exactly what you are talking about. It's been a very common reoccurrence, you know, to ask that question. But yeah. Yep. But he's certified. He's certified. I'm gonna tell you guys, he is certified. I wouldn't lie to y'all about that. But in that particular comment right there, I can't say that word because TikTok will restrict me again and kick me off live. But yeah, that one wasn't on him, okay? But feel free, y'all, to drop any last minute questions and comments down below because TikTok will definitely take me off live very shortly because we're already restricted. So answer or ask your last minute questions and comments and leave your name and your number in the blue note box to the bottom left of your screen. Do not forget, y'all, that research is very, very important. Research. When it comes to surgery, y'all, do your research about your surgeons, about the clinics, about the recovery homes, everything, okay, y'all? Do your research. But I think that this wraps up the live. You also have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I hope that you guys, you know, come back on my live. I got to restart it, but come back on my live. Have an amazing rest of your day and see you guys soon, okay?